moves faster than ever before. Every day feels shorter. Every week disappears faster than the one before it, and somehow, despite all the technology around us, we feel more exhausted than ever. Notifications never stop. Messages, emails, videos, news. Our minds are constantly being pulled in every direction, and even at night, when the world finally becomes quiet, our thoughts keep running. Most people don't even wake up peacefully anymore. The first thing we touch every morning is not sunlight, not water, not another human being, but a screen. We wake up and instantly reconnect to the noise. Before our minds even have a chance to breathe, the chaos begins again. And slowly, day after day, we forget what silence even feels like. We wake up and instantly reconnect to the noise. Before our minds even have a chance to breathe, the chaos begins again. Most people don't even realize how automatic it has become. The moment our eyes open, our hands reach for the phone. Notifications, messages, emails, videos, bad news, endless information. We scroll endlessly, searching for something we can't even explain. Maybe distraction, maybe comfort, maybe escape from our own thoughts. For a few seconds, the scrolling helps us forget reality. But the feeling never lasts, so we keep scrolling again and again and again. The world rushes constantly, and nobody wants to slow down anymore. People eat faster, walk faster, talk faster, think faster. Even our breaks became rushed. Even rest started feeling unproductive. We work, scroll, eat, think, all at the same time. Every moment of the day feels crowded. Even while resting, our minds continue running in the background. And after living like this for years, something inside us slowly changes. Our attention becomes weaker. Simple moments no longer feel enough. Silence becomes uncomfortable. Peace starts feeling unfamiliar. Many people are no longer afraid of being alone. They're afraid of being alone with their thoughts. And somewhere inside all this chaos, we started losing ourselves. The version of us that once enjoyed simple things, slow mornings, quiet nights, real conversations, slowly disappeared. Sometimes the loudest pain is silence. We're surrounded by millions of people every single day. Yet somehow, we still feel alone. We sit together physically, but mentally, everyone is somewhere else. Nobody is fully present anymore. At dinner tables, inside classrooms, during conversations, most people are only half listening. The other half of their mind is trapped inside a screen. Our eyes look awake, but our souls feel exhausted. And after the noise finally disappears, after the scrolling stops, after the videos end, we're left alone with our thoughts. That's the moment many people try to avoid the most, because silence forces us to face ourselves. One small notification can steal an entire night. One video becomes 10 minutes, becomes 2 hours. Time moves quietly while we stare at screens. And without even realizing it, days slowly disappear. Weeks disappear, and eventually, entire years feel like a blur. We sit together physically, but mentally, everyone is somewhere else. Nobody is fully present anymore. At dinner tables, inside classrooms, during conversations, most people are only half listening. The other half of their mind is trapped inside a screen. Our eyes look awake, but our souls feel exhausted. And after the noise finally disappears, after the scrolling stops, after the videos end, we're left alone with our thoughts. That's the moment many people try to avoid the most, because silence forces us to face ourselves. One small notification can steal an entire night. One video becomes 10 minutes, becomes 2 hours. Time moves quietly while we stare at screens. And without even realizing it, days slowly disappear. Weeks disappear. And eventually, entire years feel like a blur. There was a time when moments felt real, before every memory needed a camera, before every experience became content for the internet. People used to laugh freely without needing to record everything. Friends would sit together for hours, talking about life, dream, love, without checking their phones every few minutes. When silence felt peaceful, not uncomfortable. When boredom still existed, and imagination was born from it. People watched sunsets with their own eyes, instead of through a screen. They listened more deeply, felt things more deeply. And maybe that's why life once felt slower, more human. Real connection used to mean being fully present, not half listening while scrolling, not pretending to care while thinking about notifications, just being there completely. And maybe happiness was never hidden inside money, followers, or constant entertainment. Maybe it was always hidden inside the simple moments we stopped noticing. Maybe the first step is turning the noise off. Not forever, not completely, just long enough to hear yourself again. Slow mornings can heal tired minds. Waking up without immediately touching your phone can change the entire feeling of your day. A quiet cup of coffee, fresh air through an open window, a peaceful walk without music. Small moments like these used to be normal. Now they feel rare. Nature reminds us that not everything needs to rush. Trees grow slowly, waves move slowly, sunsets arrive slowly, and somehow nature still creates beautiful things without rushing at all. The ocean never competes with the river. The sky never rushes the sunrise. Everything moves at its own pace. Maybe humans were never meant to live this fast. Maybe we were simply taught to. When life slows down, we finally hear ourselves again. And sometimes, that silence is exactly what the soul needs most. Peace begins the moment you stop chasing everything. Not every goal needs to be reached immediately. Not every dream needs to happen overnight. The ocean never rushes, yet it still reaches every shore. Nature never hurries, yet everything arrives exactly when it should. Maybe life was never meant to be a race. Maybe we were never supposed to feel this overwhelmed every single day. Maybe we just forgot how to breathe. One day, none of the notifications will matter. None of the followers, none of the pressure, none of the endless noise that fills our minds every day. What will matter are the moments you truly lived, the people you loved, the peace you felt, the sunsets you stopped to watch, the conversations you fully experienced, the quiet moments where you actually felt alive. So slow down, take a breath, and remember, life is happening right now. Not on a screen, not in the future. Right here, right now. So live,